Hello everyone and welcome back to One Piece. This is episodes 949, 950, 951, and 952. And look, I'm gonna take off the hat pretty early here, One Piece, woo! Just because I can already feel it like digging into parts of my face, so I'm gonna stop doing that. Anyway, we're doing some One Piece today. I was gonna record this earlier today when I had even more time to do it, and just as I was about to click record, my evil, horrible, awful, evil friend asked me to play video games with her. And what was I gonna say? No. So I did that instead and procrastinated for several hours. So I have less time to do it now, but that's okay, because I mean I will still be able to do the whole video fine. But I'm just trying to do this video a little bit early because it was just my birthday when I'm recording this video yesterday, and it is my mother's birthday tomorrow, so I'm trying to get this work done on this one in-between day where there's no birthday happening. But yeah, anyway, episode 28, no, the date is the 28th, episode 949, right? That's what we're doing today. Yes indeed it is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping into this. Last time there was the Big Mom fight that happened, and then they captured Big Mom, put her on a ship, shipped her off to Kaido. Meanwhile, we've stayed behind. We're trying to escape the prison. We kind of gathered a bunch of the samurai here. Also, clarification at the start of this video. I think this is an important thing to say. I think I got clarification on the Kikunojo said in the episode last episode or the episode before, like there was the reveal, and then Luffy was like, "You're a guy," and she said like, "I'm a woman on the inside," or whatever. And I was saying I didn't know if that was like a throwaway joke, because sometimes, you know, One Piece and stuff will do things like that, or if that was her saying like, I identify as a woman. And I've been told it's more likely, especially the way it's in Japanese, it's more likely she's identifying as a woman in that line. So so great. I will be using she her unless the show vehemently says otherwise. So so that's good to know. I just wanted to address that at the top of the video, because I think if, like, you know, if it's legit representation of like someone who fully identifies as a woman despite not being assigned woman at birth, and also she like is a badass and she's good looking, and it's like, it also is like sort of barely you know, barely a big deal, that's pretty solid representation, which means Oda has come a very, very long way, and I'm very proud of that, and I love that. Like I don't begrudge people for making mistakes in the past if they learn from them, because I think it's really, really awesome to like learn from things and to become a better writer over time. And Oda has become a better writer over time, and I'm very happy with that. So so yeah, that's really awesome. We're gonna be jumping into this episode now. This is episode 949. I've got the memory of a goldfish right now. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full length and early access. You can get the next, I don't know, several weeks, 3 or 4 weeks of One Piece content on my Patreon account right now. You can also join the YouTube membership down below to get 1 week early on edited videos right here on YouTube. So whichever one you want to go for, you can do that, or you can stay right here. Just make sure to comment down below letting me know that you like the video, what parts you like, commenting on things like that, and I would really appreciate it, because I'm a small channel, so please help me out if you could. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is One Piece. Here we go. Where's my pen? Where did I put it? I have to find it before this. I have to find it before the intro ends. Where the fuck? Okay, no recap rubrics right now. Hold on. Oh, I found my pen. I found my pen. I've been searching for my pen all around. Okay, this episode is going to be called the Technique Mastery. Luffy discovers Ryuo. This is fucked, man. Yeah, you deserve a fucking sock in the face. Oh, that was a cool shot. Whoa. This is a pretty cool fight scene. Like just all of this right now, it's pretty dynamic. Hell yeah. The mask is pretty sick. Oh. That's awesome. Yeah, this is cool. I like the smoke and stuff that's happening right now. Whoa! Oh my god! Pretty legit team up. I love how pissed off Luffy is at these guys. Okay, what? Okay. That's pretty fucking awful. Oh. It just turns you into a zombie, basically. Oh my god, please turn the gun on him and make him suffer his own plague. Maybe he's immune to it. Because he's like a scorpion, you know, they got poison in them. This is the worst Gachu ever. Mummy. Really is like a zombie infection. Well, we're victims too. No need for victim blaming. Wow, look at that fucking animation. That was crazy. True, but to be fair, a regular gun would have also been pretty devastating here. Oh. Well, I think Luffy's still immune to the poisons and stuff, right? Or at the very least very resistant to it because of Magellan. And we're gonna see a flashback of it, I bet. Oh yeah, that's cool. Protect everyone else by taking it all in yourself, that's great. How the fuck is that already half the episode? We haven't done anything. Don't worry about it. You guys all skipped the Impel Down arc, huh? Damn right. Oh shit. Yeah, aspire to more. Cool line. You call that living? Just not dying? Hell yeah! Now cut off all their balls, one by one. I mean, yeah, literally, they were doing slave work. Tom is so cute. Aww. That's so nice. I love how much he thinks of Tama. Oh. Man, I think the Tama stuff is still my favorite part of the arc so far. Just like some of those Tama scenes. I really love them. Oh, the voice acting so good. Yeah, he is. It's so hype. Oh, the music's great as well. Oh. Oh, that is such a good speech. Holy shit, dude. He really does. Okay, time to fuck these guys up. I want us to destroy these guys with not much. Whoa, Jesus. With not much resistance. Oh my god, just swallow the plague shot and give yourself the plague, you stupid fucking elephant. Is Luffy gonna just catch it? Or eat it? I can see him just opening his mouth and taking it all in his body. Oh. Oh my god, he just tied it up! Yes! Eat it, you stupid elephant! Oh, he used the future vision. Oh, it's badass! That's great karma. Oh. He's saying for everyone else to rush him? Oh! That's so good! He's like rallied everyone! Yes, dude! Oh, that's awesome. Udon has been conquered! Oh! Yes, he did. Oh, amazing. I really loved that episode. I really did. There was a lot of like recap at the start, and so I think that that padded the episode quite a bit. But like at the first part of the episode, there's like a pretty cool fight scene, I would say. It doesn't really overstay its welcome, but it's just like, it just shows all of the characters doing a cool thing, and there's some nice animation there. And then the second part of the episode with Luffy giving that speech to everyone, it's a really great speech. It truly is. And I think I was like watching it and going, wow, Luffy has come so far in this series. It was really hitting me. Because also, I've been rewatching One Piece like really early episodes. I mean, because I kind of watch like reaction videos from all around, right? And so like seeing episodes from like Arlong Park and seeing the way that Luffy acts and talks back then, and seeing Luffy in these episodes, it like, and watching those like pretty close to one another. Like I watched some Arlong Park episodes just like 2 or 3 days ago, and now I'm watching these episodes, you know, and watching those back to back, and you really see how far Luffy has come in, I don't want to say a short time because it's been years, but in this series, you've seen him come a very far way, and he's given speeches like this, which are intelligent and inspiring. Like I genuinely, and I don't think it's come out of nowhere. I think this has been really subtly and nicely developed over time, where it's like I've always felt like Luffy's gives these speeches and stuff in character. Like it doesn't ever feel like it's out of nowhere. It feels like it's come from a place of him just genuinely learning from his experiences, you know? And I loved the speech that he gave here of just saying like, look, you motherfuckers are like, you're almost fighting to keep the status quo, even though the status quo sucks. Like, you're so afraid right now that you are, like, helping Kaido, basically. you hate this, you hate Kaido as much as I do, and yet you are so subservient to him right now. And then there was the line about, like, they're giving you just enough to not die, and you call that living. That was a great line. And then just like, look, we've come here to defeat Kaido. I'm not gonna be bogged down in like, or like held back by our allies. So are you with me or are you with Kaido? Like, he's basically saying, like, you can't act like you hate Kaido and be against Kaido, but then if anyone comes and stands against Kaido, you stand between us. Like, you gotta pick a side. Don't just stand in the middle, because otherwise you're siding with Kaido. Like, the not only the inaction but also the aversion to action is what is you know, hampering you. It's very much like the idea of, like, now I'm not American, so take this with a grain of salt, because people will often be like, oh, it's stupid Americans or whatever, and I'm not American. I don't have a say in American politics. But generally, when there's like a conservative party and a liberal party, a vote for nobody generally is a vote for the conservative party, just because it's like the conservative party, in the most obvious case, Donald Trump's fans tend to be like aggressive and like feel that they are being held back, and so they like are loud about it and will go and vote, and like they will have a bigger outcry, whereas people who tend to lean more towards the other side, be left leaning in their politics, tend to be more thoughtful about their vote, and in being thoughtful, it sometimes leads to indecision, which ends up being the worst case scenario. It's like, I don't want to, obviously no one wants Donald Trump in office, but like, do I really want to vote Joe Biden? Do I really want to vote Hillary Clinton? Like, I don't agree with everything they've done either. Maybe it's best if I just don't vote, because I'd rather not vote for someone who does something I disagree with or whatever. All of that is just like a vote for Donald Trump, because you're like stepping back, you're trying to stay out of it, and there aren't people on the other side that are going to be doing that. So really, you're just voting for the worst of the two parties, which, I mean, sucks. It would be nice if the world could be like, you could vote for, a third party, if that's how their political system could work in America. Frankly, it doesn't work here either in Australia. But that's a big thing, and this is very, like, what Luffy is saying here feels very similar, where it's like, you are standing on the fence, and so what that means is you're in my way. Move the fuck out of my way. Either go completely on that side and I'll beat the shit out of you because you're evil, or come over this side where it's clearly like, that this is the right side. That that Kaido is a monster. You can see that. So help. So join us, And I think that's, it's such a cool speech that he gave, and then I really love the prisoners actually like stepping up and fighting, And that's a very satisfying. If that is like truly the end of the Udon part of this show, like if next episode we just show us like gathering our things and leaving Udon, just walking out of there or whatever, I'll be very satisfied. Like, I thought they were going to be setting up a big fight with the warden guy here and the scorpion guy and the monkey girl. Like, I thought they were going to be setting up a big fight for each of them or whatever, and I was like, I don't really, like, I hate them, but I want us to deal with them quickly. Like, I don't want to see a drawn out fight with them. I just want us to like punch them in the face really hard and embarrass them and then leave. And this felt very satisfying. Like, the guy with the elephant on him, like just tying up the trunk, making him blow himself up, and then the prisoners overtaking the other two. It's very satisfying. I love that. So, yeah. Seems like we conquered Udon. Let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 950 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. If you are new to this channel, this is a recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on. And the goal is to beat the recap. And that's the end of the recap. That's how far I got. Not very far. This episode is going to be called the preparation. Gathering the soldiers for the battle. Alright, we're starting to get a small army. He's gonna probably pass out for a little while. But he won't die. Oh, and the hair, man. It's crazy his hair's the same as well. You really could have predicted that it was him. Yeah, we are. Kid's gonna be like, I'll beat Kaido first. Okay. You're sick of forming alliances. Yeah, I guess we have been, whenever we cut back to you, we've been seeing you forming alliances, and now you're in this situation, huh? Oh my god! He can create Nam with his power! That makes so much sense. Oh my god. Damn, man. Oh, he's fucking pissed! Oh, that's so powerful, dude! Is that the same type of gate that Big Mom blew down? Maybe not. I think maybe the backup gate is a bit weaker. Still, fucking badass. That's so cool. Alright, man. That small arc made me like Kid a lot more. Damn. Damn, man. He was holding out for them. Yeah, they couldn't wait that long. It makes sense. They fought while they could. Damn, man. Oh god, the baby. Aww. Man, they would have been great to have now, but makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you can't really stop him. 20 years though, to ask them to wait 20 years is kind of insane. Oh, the word, yeah. The thing that Tama was shouting? Someone was shouting it. Tsunachi, yeah. Surrender your name and be a child? Is that what it is? I mean, that's the English translation of the word, like them doing their best. Like, it seems like that was the translators trying to make the word work, Tsunachi, but surrender your name and become a child. And there's like sperm in the air? And they probably just all got easily wiped out. There's quite an army. Really, if we still had them today, would have helped a lot. That's a cool shot. Oh. Damn, man. Yeah, baby. Alright. Ashura joins the battle. Yeah! Aw, they were just waiting for his word. I mean, literally not at all. Come on, guys, chill out. There you go. They chilled out. Extremely important. That's sad. Oh my god, he's melting. Yeah. You're creating a thing for it. Aww. Yeah, he believes in you, Chopper. He's quite the leader. Man. Luffy holds him to high standards. Oh my god! Oh, Tama. You legend. Change their minds? Be a leader. Sit down! Jesus! Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. Luffy has high expectations for Momo. He really knows like that Momo needs that push, I think. Really holds him to a high standard. Man, even your presence is inspiring to people. Now, while they're emotional, you gotta hit them with the truth. A dream. They see like the future in Momonosuke. Yep, listen to me, motherfuckers. You will be nice to Luffy and his friends. He's got the potential to be a good leader, Momo. Aww. Oh, hell yeah. All of that anger they had building up is melted away. Aww, Raizo's really emotional. Okay, nice episode. Very nice. I think the coolest part of this episode to me was Kid at the start, like talking to Luffy and being like, I'm not doing an alliance right now, but I'm leaving. I'm not gonna kill you, I'm just gonna leave. And then he makes a giant metal arm with his like magnetism powers or whatever they are, and just fucking blows a hole in the wall. That was really cool. I liked that sequence. I liked the way they animated it. I liked the build up of it. And it also just, you know, it makes it sort of be cool. It's fine that he's missing an arm because he can do like cool stuff like that. You know, he's got the sort of power that can make up for missing a limb, I think. So that's really cool. And and I like seeing Kid now. I feel like I didn't have too much affection for him before the Wano arc started. He was like, I thought he was cool in that, like, I liked his power. I think he's got a good design. He had a decent voice, you know, like there was nothing I disliked about him, but I just didn't really have any attachment to him. He just seemed like, to me, oh, this is like, you know, a kind of unhinged, possibly gonna be a bit of an evil guy we have to come across eventually, you know? Like, I didn't think he was gonna be a big bad, but I did think he was gonna be like, this is someone who is gonna be our enemy that we're gonna have to deal with because he works for some, you know, like Hawkins, I guess, right now is that, you know? He's working for Kaido, so he is our enemy. Even if he's not, like, deeply, deeply evil. I don't know if he is or not, but just him, he's our enemy right now, right? I thought that would be what Kid is, but Kid would be even more unhinged. But it's cool that, like, now I've gotten to know him just a little bit. Like, we didn't need much from him, but what I have gotten to know from him, I really enjoy. I think he's a cool character. And I think, you know, I'm of similar mind of like Momonosuke, where like I haven't been like super attached to his character generally throughout this series so far. Like, as we've seen Momonosuke, we've spent a decent amount of time with him, and to me, like, I haven't felt a strong connection to him yet. But I think in this episode, what I saw was like the potential of this character and where I think Oda is taking him, and I like that idea. Like, I like sort of what Momonosuke also brings out of Luffy. Like, Luffy sort of treats Momonosuke in a different way than he treats a lot of people, and he's quite harsh with him, but because like Momonosuke has a lot of responsibility, and he's trying to make sure he can live up to that responsibility and actually like do something with it. And I think he knows also that like it's going to be what Momonosuke needs in the future and what he thrives on. I wouldn't be throwing rocks at him, but it's anime. I think like that, if this was a real life thing, I'd be like, well, Luffy, that's basically evil, what you just did. But it's like, it's an anime, it's kind of a cool moment of him throwing a rock at him. So so it can be forgiven in the context of what this show is. But I was watching this episode and thinking, I see where we're taking, or at least I think I see where we're taking Momonosuke. And I think it could be that this character will have a very satisfying arc by the end of this, you know? I feel like it's going to, like, I guess in a way, it will feel a little bit more like an accelerated Kobe type arc, you know? In like, Kobe started out as wimpy as you could get, and the idea is by the end of the series, hopefully he's going to be exceptionally capable. I mean, he's already pretty badass at this point, you know? But by the end of the series, he'd hopefully be like extremely capable and strong and amazing. And we've seen that slow growth, you know? And I think it's going to be like that with Momonosuke, but in terms of like leadership. We're going to see him like grow more and more and be a better and better leader until the end of the arc, and it's going to be like a satisfying, this kid's a fucking leader type feeling, you know? Like, maybe he can carry on Odin's legacy a bit, which I think is a cool idea. So, yeah, I enjoyed that. All right, I think we're just gonna move on to the next episode. So, this is episode 951 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Okay, that's how far I got in the cube. I see the word versus. I don't know where we're cutting, but I'm gonna say we're cutting to Zoro. It's gonna be Zoro versus oh, we are cutting to Zoro. Zoro versus one of the ninja assassins, or all of the ninja assassins. Oh man. Oh yeah. Good animation. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, yeah. There are so many. Oh, the glow that he had on him is awesome. Whoa! I love the color of that. It's like a rainbow lightning strike. She's so in love with him. And I don't blame her. Oh, Lord. He's got a whiz-cash. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, shit. Owned him. That was a cool fight scene. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. It's alright, he doesn't mind a bit of a challenge. And you're not being like... You're not being an obstacle. Like, he's used to people fucking with him. At least you're listening to what he says. I forgot that that was happening. Yeah, you're probably gonna be fighting off assassins for a while. Oh. Yeah, she'll be fine. We also tend to help people emotionally over time. Oh man, I love that he had an actual attachment to Tonoyasu. That he actually cared about him. Oh. Is that foreshadowing? Is she gonna be the one to end up doing the killing blow? I wonder. He's on his own and fine. Oh, did Law have to give himself up because he didn't want to kill his crew? Oh no, he's getting the ace treatment. Oh god. How does that woman have any sort of smile while leaning against that face? Oh my god, the sounds! I can't even really do it. Whoa! Shinobu, you look hot in that picture. The justice system isn't that easy. Especially here. They're not going to admit they're wrong right away, you know? That's exactly what I was just saying. Yep. Is that for some sort of festival? The fire festival. Right. That's kind of cool. For it to like specifically have the boat on the bottom. I've seen like lots of these lantern things before, but not with a boat. Luffy, are you dead? Guess so. Guess Luffy's dead. Whoa. Come on, Chopper, you're gonna need to fix Luffy right away. Oh my god. Oh, please like fix him within seconds. Like, just make him stand up and go, I'm okay. He's hungry. Give him food. Niku. Oh my god. Now he's acting like Big Mom. Yay! Eat up! Kiku just like pouring it in. Nice. Good job, Chopper. Oh my god, he's so ready! And I'm so ready. It'll still be 100 episodes or so until we get anywhere near Kaido. Beppo? You escaped? To change the plan. Okay. Oh, Beppo. Yeah, you're sad about Law, of course. Of course he would be. Did he like break you out? And then he was like taken deeper? Okay. Whoa. He decided for a trade. That's insane. I kind of like that Hawkins has that self-preservation. Right. He doesn't want their help. Doesn't want, like, he wants to have to do it himself so that he doesn't like slow down the plan, I imagine. And also pride. Damn, man. He's got such a loyal crew. Oh shit. Oh my god. Nothing. Not doing anything. Law's not giving up shit. There's no worry there. There's basically zero fear in that scene for me because I am so confident that Law wouldn't give up information. I feel like it's just not in his blood to do that. Like I talked about before, like the Straw Hats and stuff that I thought might give up information under duress. And I think actually there was at least one that it's an argument I don't even remember making fully, but I remember getting comments about one specific person that people disagreed with. So let me just go back and look for a second. I just went back and watched it, and I looked at the comments as well, right? This was back in episodes 925 to 928. I was talking about which Straw Hats would hold up to, like, who would give up information and who wouldn't. And I said in it that, like, if you took out all the narrative conveniences that are needed for a story like this to work, and the fact that the audience needs to view them as a hero and stuff, if you took all of that away and just took the pure character, would they hold up or would they not? And I said, like, with all of those conditions, I feel like Frankie wouldn't hold up. And I got people disagreeing with that. I got like two or three people specifically disagreeing with that point there. And I gotta say, I agree with you. I don't know why I said that. Like, now I was rewatching myself saying that, and I was like, why did I think Frankie couldn't hold up? Because to me, yeah, like, when I thought of, and I mean, some, like, just to specifically call out like a comment, someone saying like, I disagree with that take. Loyalty and protecting his family, no matter what, are such huge motivating factors for him. It's a great argument, and like, and yeah, I can totally see that. So I don't know why I said that. I mean, it makes me lose credibility, I feel like, just a little bit, because I say something like that and then I go so far hard against my own word just like a few weeks later, and I like so much so that I don't even know where I was coming from on that opinion. But I wasn't arguing that opinion super strongly, firstly. It was kind of an offhanded thing. And secondly, I think it also helps my credibility that I will tell you when I think I was just straight up wrong about something. I'm not going to double down. I feel like I'm pretty good at not doubling down if people like correct me on something and I read them and I'm like, okay, yeah, you're making a good point. I feel like I don't tend to double down. Like, if I stick to my own opinion, I believe pretty firmly in that opinion. So I think you can give me a bit of respect for saying that, like, I feel like I was just wrong. I feel like I don't know why I said that and I was just straight up wrong and you guys were completely right. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I think Frankie would hold up. Law, but anyway, all I'm saying is Law, I just feel like I have no doubt that he's gonna hold up. Like, just no doubt at all. I feel like there's no way he gives up. I feel like the only way it works is if he's torturing his crew. That's the thing. Like, if he's torturing the people he cares about, he would give it up, maybe. Like, I mean, you saw, it's tough. It's tough. But, like, but I think that's the only way you could possibly get to him. But if you're just like, oh, I'm gonna hurt you, Law's gonna be like, I don't care about me. Who cares about me? Because Law is he's honestly a very, like, selfless person. He will give himself up easily. And I mean, that's not actually that much of a surprise when you think of the fact that he's a doctor. Like, that doctor's one of the most selfless professions you can do, mostly, you know? I mean, I can say it. Maybe, you know, you could argue it's not super selfless because they also tend to get paid a lot. But I mean, if you're in the One Piece world, and especially if you're like Law and you're a doctor, but then you also become a pirate, so it's like he's not using his medical stuff necessarily, so he's not really getting paid for that, which means he's actually kind of just got those doctor skills and is just using them for the good of people. And for the good of the people that he cares about. So so it makes it a very selfless act, you know, because it's tough to be a doctor. And I mean, that's the same with Chopper and stuff, right? He's like the most selfless version of a doctor you can be, because he's not getting paid. I mean, he's being taken care of by his friends and stuff, but he's not getting a payday for it. He just loves being a doctor. So yeah, anyway. So Zoro's gonna get his sword. It seems like they're setting up like little side missions that a lot of the characters are gonna be having to do as we lead up to the assault itself. And I'm just curious, like I'm just wondering, you know, which of these stories are gonna be ones that I really care about. Just because I know, like, the actual assault on Onigashima, is that what it's called? Is such an exciting prospect that it's like I'm kind of hyper focused on it. Like, I'm kind of tunnel visioned on, like, I can't wait until that part of the story is starting to happen. And the problem with that is that, like, it makes it feel like any other diversion from it. I'm like, okay, but, like, can we get to the other stuff now, you know? It's like, it's just simultaneously good storytelling and kind of rough for the audience sometimes, because it's good storytelling because what you're doing is, like, you're keeping the audience hooked with something they're looking forward to, and then you're also building it up to make that moment feel even better. Like, it's not just gonna feel even better because time is, like, it's taken a long time, but also it's gonna feel better because Oda is gonna be setting up pieces all along the way, setting up more and more pieces, so that when the climax hits, he's just gonna be, like, knocking them all down one after another, and it's gonna be amazing. I know that's what he's doing, I can tell. Doesn't make me any less impatient. Like, I'm still gonna be like, oh, but I can't wait for that awesome shit, you know? And I think also that the idea that in a lot of other arcs, we would be getting pretty close to the climax at this point, since we're like 60-ish episodes into the arc. And, you know, I feel like an arc's normally like 100 and something episodes. So, like, this is... I'm not going to say this is when we're hitting the climax, because it's not. But it would be, like, pretty close. Like, we're doing, like, final preparations, I feel like, before the final arc starts of the arc. You know, like, the final section of the arc starts. That's what I feel is generally where we'd be up to at this point. But obviously, Wano's quite long. So I think we're still a ways off of that. And by a ways off, I don't know. Sometimes I try to guess around when episodes, I think, when those episodes are going to happen. I feel like maybe the Onigashima assault is going to happen. Let's see, it's 8 days away in the show. Let's say episode 990-ish. Is when we'd start the assault. That's my guess. 990-ish, which is like 40 episodes away from now. That feels like it kind of makes sense to me. But then we basically have to do like one more arc in these 40 episodes between now and then. Which, it's funny, like, One Piece has kind of corrupted my brain, because there's a part of me that's like, 40 episodes isn't that long for an arc though. But then I go, wait, yes it is. Look at any other TV show in existence. Like, an arc in most shows is like 4 or 5 episodes, you know? Or 13 episodes generally. Like, if you look at, it depends on the show, but like, you know, if it's a decent little arc in like a shonen, it's generally like a core of the show. So that's like 13 episodes. But with One Piece, it's like, no, like a small arc is gonna be like 40 episodes. 40 to 50 episodes, I feel like. And when I'm saying arc, I'm not talking about the Wano arc. I'm talking about like these mini arcs. Like, I would consider this to be the Udon arc that we just got past, you know? And so, yeah, I mean, I don't think they're like solidified things, because I think the Udon arc overlapped with like the Tonoyasu arc, in that, like, you know, him getting to know Zoro and then eventually getting executed. It was like the climax of that arc, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, what else, anything? Oh yeah, I also like that Hawkins did that trade with Law, because I think he was genuinely like, look, I think if I don't do this, this guy's gonna kill me, and I don't want him to kill me. But he's also going to kill you, and it would suck. But I do think he'd probably kill us all. So, just to be safe, we're gonna do a trade, because I'd prefer to stay alive. I kind of like that he's like that. Like, Hawkins is kind of a badass. He's a cool character. But at the same time, he's like, hang on, but I don't want to die. Which is like a very human response. Where he's just like, okay, you know what? Like, let's say we've got each other at a stalemate. I've got your crew here, so you don't want to do this. You don't want to kill me. But at the same time, you might. And I don't know if you might kill me and also kill your crew at the same time. So let's just chill out and see if we can come to an agreement here. So I do like that. I like when writers give the badass characters like genuine survival instincts. Like, they're not just gonna shrug off. It's kind of what I like about Blackbeard, honestly. Like, Blackbeard's a scumbag. He's very evil, very horrible dude. But I find one thing I find really compelling about his character is he like feels pain. You know, like he a lot of the time when he's in a fight or whatever, he'll get slashed and he'll like scream out and cry about it, and he'll you know, he runs away when things seem bad. Like, he's got a pure survival instinct. And you can be like, well, yeah, that's because he's like a coward. And that may be true, but at the same time, it's like, to me, it doesn't make him any less intimidating. He's still very intimidating, while also being like, he feels real. And I like that. So I think Oda's quite good at those types of characters. But yeah, Law doesn't want his crew to tell the Straw Hats that he's been captured. So he's maybe going to deal with it himself. I don't know. Anyway, episode 952 of One Piece. Let's jump into it right now. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Wait a second. Oh yeah, this is the putting Big Mom on the ship. Wow, that was no recap. This episode is gonna be called the delivery. Big Mom's given to Kaido. This is all still recap, so I'm just continuing to recap Rubik's for now. But I mean, so far it hasn't helped. The lie hasn't helped that much because they haven't released the people yet. But they're not as much in defense mode anymore. Hey, Frankie. Wait, this tiger that has like a motorbike handle on it? Oh my gosh, it's pretty badass. Okay, yeah, you have to be quite careful now. But are they only going on faces? Maybe you can disguise. I mean, Brook can't. Well, he could. Oh. I wonder if that is what they're gonna do. If they are gonna do it, try to do a disguise. Okay, well. Oh my god. Oh my god, that face. Robin's face is insane. Oda's been playing more with Robin's face lately, making her have these like really ugly faces. Aww. I mean, you're like the least cushiony person here. She should be resting on Robin. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I was saying about cushioning, but yes, the body warmth too. Oh. It's not true, right? That's so cute. One day Robin's gonna be a mother. Yeah, definitely. Damn. Well, get Frankie over here. Awesome, get Frankie over here. He'll fix him up. People change in 20 years. Exactly. Exactly. It is, although it's still many episodes away, I imagine. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was next episode? He's so committed. I love it. Oh, he's getting better. You can tell his like technique is improving. Oh! Damn, man. Nice. I mean, I just think it's cool that Yo is so strong. Yes, he did, and it was so cool. Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. Back to Zoro? Oh, no, this is Kawamatsu, right? Oh, it'd be so good for him to just eat normal food after having rotten fish for years. Who's he meeting up with? Could it be, I was about to say, could it be the sword guy? Oh no, this is Zoro coming, yeah. Because that was a white foot. Well, you didn't beat him last time. That's what I'm saying. You can't like claim victory for last time. Whoa. Fuck him up. Oh. I mean, this guy's pretty strong. He tends to be able to hold up against Zoro a little bit. And yeah, you can break his weapons, you can just grab new ones. Oh! I bet he could be an ally, absolutely. I can see him being an ally later. Oh! What a hit. Damn! Just sitting directly on him. Now surrender, give the sword back. Oh! Okay, he's still got some tricks up his sleeve. Yeah, he really cares about that sword, and for some good reason. But he was truly given it by the one person who could like grant it to him. Also, it seems like Hiyori didn't know about it. Whoa. Oh, is this Kawamatsu coming in? Here we go. So more interference. Whoa! It's important. Yeah, they're both like fighting to take each other out. I guess Kawamatsu is a fish man, huh? I mean, he's like a frog. I guess I just didn't think about it. It's just a weird dude. But that makes a lot of sense. Aww. Okay, we're cutting to Onigashima. We're cutting to Big Mama. Oh shit. You did a good job, King, honestly. You got very close to killing her. Man, these are a bunch of huge motherfuckers. I like that she's back to normal now. She's more interesting like this. I like it. Giants. I don't know who else. Oh shit, baby. They were part of the same pirate group. Okay, give me a bit more lore. Oh shit. Oh my god. Are they gonna fight? I'm gonna get a bingo card thing. If they even like, if one of them even punches the other, I'm marking off a bingo card. Here we go. When does Kaido like joke around? Oh my god, two emperors face to face. Now this is an interesting scene. Finally he's awake. Oh, that's why you were quiet? Because you just didn't know who she was. Oh my god. If there's even the slightest clash of weaponry or anything. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god. And that's a bingo mark, baby! Holy shit! Emperors are fighting, Mummy and Daddy are fighting. All Big Mom has to do is mention that she had a son with Kaido in this confrontation, and we get 2 bingo marks. No! Okay, let's do it. Let's get up the bingo card. Where is it? It's over. It's I3. It's letter number I3. It's over there. So let's just do it. Let me just put it on there. All right, let's add to the bingo card. Butter. There we go. So we're looking pretty good on there. I mean, I gotta say, I think I guess like the eye line is looking pretty possible. Like I could see Major Gold Roger Law feels like that'd pop up at some point. I'm honestly thinking less and less about the Zoro gets drunk at a bad time. I feel like if that was to happen, that would have already happened. So I think unfortunately we're probably not going to get that one. And then someone not Kaido is the perfect counter to Gear 4. I don't know. I don't know how much that's going to happen either. I feel like if Luffy's going to be like really struggling with a fight from here on, it's going to be against Kaido. I feel like personally, like from here until the end of Wano. That's what I think. But we'll see. We'll see. It's still in play. Also, the 3 line is possible as well. I mean, I know we've only got 1 on that line, but like Usopp pulling off a lie to someone important, I feel like that's a decent chance to happen because they're gonna want to make Usopp useful at some point. Brook actually seeing panties, I can see it. I can see it happening, and someone failing to seduce Luffy. Again, like I can see a gag with it. There's a tiny bit of potential there, but like not a crazy amount, I guess. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I'm not quite sure if that Big Mom fights Kaido thing is actually going to end up helping us get a bingo, but we're doing pretty well. We're doing better than I thought we would. So now we just got to see if this 01 happens. Kaido had kids with Big Mom. We gotta see if that's the case at any point. Because if that ends up being the case, then I feel like that one has, I don't know. Oh, I mean, it could help with a diagonal. No, actually, that's a, Every time I look at it, there's always like one thing on that line that I think is not great. Anyway, I mean, I think our best chance was this bottom line here, because I mean, look, we've already got 3 of those 5, but I just can't see, like, I can't really see Shanks arriving in this arc, and this still could happen, but again, I feel like that moment has passed. I feel like if that was to happen, it would have happened with characters we've already met, but that's not necessarily true. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so that was the bingo getting. By the way, if you're new to this channel and you haven't seen this bingo stuff before, well, I'm doing a bingo card for Wano. I came up with all these predictions, and I put them into a randomizer, so it randomized their position on a bingo card. And the middle one is Gear 5, because I know Gear 5 happens in this arc, so it's a free space. But yeah, we're trying to see if we get bingo by the end of this. Obviously, don't spoil it or like wink at it, go like, oh, a Straw Hat loses a limb. You might be pleasantly surprised about that one, or whatever, you know? Like, you're not being subtle if you do that. Anyway, that was a cool episode. I mean, mostly like the end of that one was awesome. I really like that confrontation between Kaido and Big Mom. It's so hype seeing a scene like that and seeing them actually go like toe to toe. But yeah, I like that. I like I mean, finding out that Kawamatsu also uses Ryuo, like I didn't notice that at the time, but it makes sense. Like that was what he was doing there, but I didn't at the time, like other things were going on. I just thought like, oh, a cool technique that he's doing, but I didn't think about like what's he doing there. Oh, it's Ryuo. Cool. So, I mean, that shows, I mean, he could probably help Luffy as well. Kawamatsu seems like a very important character to me. Not necessarily like, oh, he's going to blow the law wide open, but in terms of, I feel like he's going to really, really help us with a lot of stuff. He's going to, like, take out important figures, or, like, tutor Luffy at a really important time, or sacrifice himself for something really powerful. I feel like a lot of that stuff could be amazing. Oh yeah, and I feel like Oda is playing so much more with Robin's expressions. Like, Robin, most of the story, Robin's been drawn with very similar expressions. And I like that about Robin as well. Like, I like that she's not super expressive, because it's somewhat comforting, and it's a good character trait. But at the same time, I think it is funny when, you know, Oda makes her go the opposite of that and just gives her, like, the ugliest, most scrunched, horrifying face possible, because it's just something we don't expect. And he's done that now twice in this arc with Robin. Once when she saw the poster, and then now when she's quote-unquote haunted. But yeah, it's great. It's really good. Anyway, there's not a crazy amount to talk about with this episode. I really liked it, but I don't have a crazy amount I want to say to it. So, it is time now for us to do what we've been doing every week, which is we watch one of the One Piece songs. Last week we did a Law and Kid song called Headliners. So this week we are doing, it's the Snake Sisters. I forgot what they're called, but the Boa Hancock, Marigold, and Sandersonia. All doing a song together called Hurricane My Love. Okay, well, let's jump into it and see what this is like. Oh, this instrumentation is awesome. That's a cool drawing of Hancock as well. Is that from the movie or something? Like One Piece Gold or something? Or 3D 2Y? What is it called? 3D 2Y? Oh. Okay. It makes sense, I'm like backup singing her as she just does a speech. I like this so far. Enjoyable song. Is Hancock just gonna speak in this song and not sing? It even sounds like they're just taking clips from the show, but maybe not. Wait, oh, maybe Hancock's singing now? I mean, it's hard to hear if she is or not. Island! You can make this the opening for a reality show. I would like to hear a Hancock solo, but maybe they're not going to do it. Not just her speaking, I want to hear her sing. Maybe she just can't sing, honestly. Like, the voice actor. So they're like working around it. It's a cool guitar solo. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get Hancock singing. I mean, it's a good chorus, I gotta say. It's catchy. Hurricane, my love. Island. This feels like a long song, is it? It's like a 5.5 minute song. It is. And most of it is just repeating. Cool. Great. All right, I'm going to have to look up Boa Hancock's voice actress and see, like, what is, like, is she going to be like a singer that they're not utilizing, you know? Because I got to know. Just tell me. Voice actor. She's voiced by... Alright, that's the English dub. That's not who I'm looking for right now. Although a lot of the time when I'm looking up a voice actor, it is the English dub version that I'm looking up. Okay, Kotono Mitsushi. Okay, Kotono Mitsushi. Let me find out about you. She is a Japanese actress and narrator. So, I don't see singer in those credits. Now, does she have any music on here at all? Oh my god, she's in a lot of stuff. And not only a lot of stuff, like I swear I saw like Danganronpa there, did I? She's Peko in the Japanese Danganronpa. Not that it matters to me since I played in English, but still, good to know. Discography. She does have music. Or at least she's part of, yeah, she's got some solo stuff. She's a singer. I knew I'd find singing stuff there. Use her then. Let her sing on the damn track. I mean, it I guess kind of fits the character that she's not singing herself. She's just doing a speech and her backup singers are like supporting her. But still, give her a bit, you know? Sounds like the actress can sing. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe like the actress can't really sing anymore. Like her voice is trained from singing. I mean, she's a voice actor. I feel like if you had something happen to your voice, you wouldn't be doing voice acting. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason. Anyway, that's One Piece, guys. Episodes not one. Oh my god, we're way past that. 949 to 952. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.